Now, traditionally, women have often followed their husbands as they pursue work around the world. But these days, it's becoming more and more common for the opposite situation to come about. He is an Australian who moved to Pakistan when his wife took a job there, and he became a Pakistani house husband and a self-published author.
Actually, I'm an Australian and my wife is Belgian. And in December 2002, she received a phone call from the Belgian Department of Foreign Affairs asking her whether she would like to take up the position of personal assistant to the ambassador in Islamabad. And she said yes. So that's how we ended up in Pakistan. A lot of people said, "Are you crazy? Why are you going to Pakistan?" Because everybody knew the Iraqi war was imminent. So a lot of our family was worried what was going to happen. Because America had been building up troops and Australia had troops at the ready, and they thought, you know, what have we got ourselves into? But some of our friends thought like us it would be an adventure of a lifetime, and well, it was. Like, I'd been writing travel stories for the last 8 years, so I'd already discussed it with my wife, and she agreed that I didn't have to work for the first year and I could concentrate on writing the book. So just, straight away, like as soon as we arrived, I was out on the streets and just roaming the streets of Islamabad at first. Pakistani people are some, without doubt, the warmest and friendliest people that we've ever met. We travelled all over Pakistan in our time there. And it's always disheartening on the news now. All you ever see on CNN and BBC is the negative side of Pakistan. It's partly my mission at the moment to try and spread the word that Pakistan, the Pakistani people, are wonderful. There's not many people travelling throughout Pakistan, so a lot of people would approach us. And more often than not, we would get invited into their homes, like for lunch or for dinner, or even to stay. Most people were extremely friendly. And when you mentioned you're from Australia, they would love to talk about the cricket, because that's probably the second religion in Pakistan. The errands of a house husband. You would be to go shopping, food shopping, and to organise the bills. And one thing over there that it took a while to get used to was having service staff. So we had a cook who would clean, and we had a gardener, and we also had a guard as well. Just at night time, we had a night guard out the front. Islamabad is one of the greenest cities I've ever been to. They have an abundance of parks there with bougainvillea and roses, and the streets are all wide and lined with trees, and also just a kilometre from the centre is the Margala Hills, are 1,500 metres high. We used to go hiking on the weekend in the hills, and in my time in Islamabad I was intoxicated with Pakistan. I just couldn't get enough of the country. The book has been a labour of love, and it's probably the greatest artistic achievement I've done. My friends say, "Oh, when are you doing another one?" I say, "When you find me a publisher." Yet the book was actually self-published, and then I distributed the book myself. It's in 6 countries. I think the majority of people in the West misunderstand Pakistan and the Pakistani people due to the coverage of what they see on TV. How often do you see something, good about Pakistan? Well, what I'd like to leave is to give the Pakistani people and the country itself a chance. That 99.99% of the people aren't terrorists, and they aren't radical fundamentalists. My book's about the simple things. It's about the day-to-day life of a house husband. It's about the Pakistani street life. It's about the cool and the bizarre people we met. I hope that people will read it and try and garner a different picture of Pakistan.
And David has just about to run out of his first batch of books. And we've just about run out of time for today. To find out more about any of our stories, check out our website. Now tomorrow, we meet a collector of kangaroos and one of India's most admired women, Kiran Bedi. So I hope you can join us for more of Nexus tomorrow. See you then.